Hello traders, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the end of the week and we are here with another weekly forecast. Before we begin, please subscribe and click the bell-like icon so that you will be notified when we upload a new video. For this weekly forecast, we will be analyzing 5 currency pairs using price action. To do that, we will begin with GBPUSD, and this is the daily time frame. And this bullish and bearish trend line we have here with our support and resistance zone was drawn during our previous weekly forecast. We earlier showed you 2 possible moves that GBPUSD is likely to make, and price moved at the direction of our forecast. GBPUSD pushed up and is now resting at this bearish resistance. For this currency pair, we only have 2 possible moves for GBPUSD for the upcoming week. Price will either break this bearish support up, or price will pull back to this support level. The best thing to do now is wait for confirmation before entering a buy or sell trade. If this pair should respect this resistance here, it will most likely give us a head and shoulder pattern. If we go back to the 1 hour time frame and we put our support level here, we would now be able to draw our head and shoulder pattern. If this pattern should form, then it means that GBPUSD will push further down. If it decides to break this resistance, then it will break this bearish structure that we had since June this year. The next pair we will look at is EURUSD. We had this bearish trend line drawn already on the monthly time frame, and this support also. Scaling down to the daily time frame to get a clearer view of price movement, if one takes a closer look at this chart, he or she will notice a chart pattern that explains why this pair pushed down after touching this resistance. We would now draw our pattern. The price action here is simple. Price formed the butterfly harmonic pattern. Price should have continued bullish, but then it pushed down after touching this zone. Recall that price broke a monthly bearish resistance and then formed a harmonic pattern on the daily time frame. It should have continued going up, but it didn't. Price respected this resistance and went bearish. If we should scale down to the 1 hour time frame to see the price action that happened at that resistance, we would notice a head and shoulder pattern at that resistance, which explains why price went bearish. Now on this daily time frame, we have 2 possible price moves. Either price breaks this resistance and pushes up to this zone, or it continues going down. I always say this: wait for confirmation before entering a trade. The next pair we will look at is New Zealand USD. This is the daily time frame. If you watched our previous video, you would know how and why we drew this zone and these trend lines. We drew this long position on our previous video also. Price went bullish and take profit was hit. Our stop loss almost got hit, but it didn't. Price is few pips away from a bearish resistance level, but then we have a zone here. If we draw this resistance, we would have a confluence that might push New Zealand USD downwards. Let me repeat this: wait for confirmation before entering any trade. The next pair is USDCHF. These predictions was done during our previous weekly analysis. We predicted that price will go back to touch this resistance, and we said that price will likely break that resistance or push down to break this bullish trend line. We said price will then make a retest before going down, and now price is resting at this support. We should expect price to continue going downwards, or price will go back up. Do not forget about your fundamental analysis. A high volatility news might be released and it will disregard your price action setups. The last currency pair we would look at is EURUSD on the daily time frame. We have a bearish resistance level and a bearish support level. If we go back to a smaller time frame like the 1 hour chart, we would notice that we have a bearish resistance and a horizontal support. If you zoom in on the daily chart, you will see a pin bar that formed after touching this bearish support. Now price is at this support. That leaves us with the obvious price movement. Price will likely pull back to break this bearish trend line and make a retest, and then push back up to touch our bearish resistance zone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more trading videos. See you in my next video.